Right there where he said that. That'd been hilarious.
Welcome to another episode of Pocket Knife News. I'm Aaron.
I'm still.
And I'm Homer.
All right. All
Yeah,
right.
we got it right. This is only
Yay.
episode number 20. Woo!
And we got
Yeah,
excited about it. we
We
couldn't
won't,
just go
we
with
won't
the
tell
flow.
anybody that we. That's how that Homer was clarifying again right before we started.
It's too good.
Hey, so we're at 97 likes, right? Last time I
Good.
checked.
Yeah. And actually,
3
I
more.
won't even lie. I haven't checked.
Wow. Let me check right now. Let's see. Facebook.
Sorry. I'm posting. I post everything. Look at this shit.
I know.
Look at this shit.
Mm.
Morgan Freeman says Ben Affleck Batman will not top the Dark Knight trilogy.
Really?
Thanks, Morgan Freeman. Thanks for your vote of confidence.
Yeah,
Well,
Don't be mad that you're not in this movie. Nolan didn't want to make anymore.
I was going to say, he's probably going to do it because he's in it. But, I mean, you never know.
oh, we're at
ridiculous.
98 likes.
Damn.
We had 2 more likes this week.
Whoop, whoop.
Yep.
Yeah.
Who liked us this week? Who liked us?
So, I don't know. Maybe he's trying to... I don't know. That may give it more hype, Bad publicity,
No, I don't know. I just rewatched trailer number 1 and number 3. God, man, this is going to be so good. I cannot wait.
Wait, can you see who liked us? Like, who the newest likes were?
It should show.
Yeah, it does.
But, I mean, I don't know. I'm really hyped for it. It's, 2 weeks away, right? A week
3.
away?
3.
Oh, 3
3 from 3 on Friday.
I'm thinking about My Big Fat Greek Wedding, too. I'm sorry.
Another highly anticipated.
Not
Remake.
comic related at all, but
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I picked up the trade on that one.
We're worldwide, guys. I was looking at our page on reaches. We're reaching people in the Philippines, in Mexico, South Africa, Bangladesh, Ireland, Peru, India, Italy.
Boom. Look at
started
that.
from the bottom.
Yeah.
We don't need
What?
we don't need Drake commentary for everything.
Hotline bling.
Good Lord.
So happy
Good Lord.
Texas Independence Day, everybody.
Please direct message on Facebook to apply to be a host on this show because the biggest topic of tonight was maybe we should decompose the hot movie.
Did Aaron freeze up?
It kind of sounded like it, right?
Yeah. He's frozen on my screen right now.
Am
I
I
don't
frozen
even know
or is
if you're
everybody?
recording.
You were frozen, dude.
You were frozen to us, dude. You still are on my screen.
You were both frozen to me.
Dude, you're frozen to us. We're just cracking up.
That's too funny, dude.
Well, great. Now I'm gonna have to edit the show.
Yeah, you are. Your own damn fault for recording in the garage.
Great. Just great.
Like that's what does it, right? The garage.
Dude, I'm closer to the Wi-Fi in the garage than I am at the table.
That's too funny.
Have you ever
Sounds
watched
like a personal problem.
the show Young Justice,
No.
the
Oh,
cartoon?
the animated one?
Yeah.
Is that the one with where they like Superboy is like created? Is it that one?
Yeah. Yep.
It took you like forever to think about it. I've barely seen like maybe 8 episodes. Maybe.
Oh man, I watched all of season 1 on Netflix twice. It's really good. But they put season 2 on, and I started watching it, and what the fuck? Whoever Titans Go is ridiculous. It's so good. Season 1 opens up. Guess who blows through the door and is the bad guy in the first episode? Lobo.
Oh. That's random.
Yeah, you're not nearly as excited as I was. I was like, what the fuck, Lobo?
I was
Wonder
like,
Girl?
That's random.
What the
And he's
fuck?
off.
Blue Beetle? What the hell is going on right now?
Blue Beetle's kind of cool.
He
You know
was,
what I'm
dude.
excited about?
He's one of the main characters.
Guess nobody cares.
What are you
No,
excited for?
no, I wasn't excited. Sorry, that's what I was.
Did Aaron freeze up again? Oh, there you are. So I'm excited. So it's March. So not only do we have Batman versus Superman, but we've got House of Cards and
Boom.
Daredevil.
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, that's
man, I
right.
cannot
Daredevil.
wait.
Yep.
Dude, the Punisher, bro. That's all I'm waiting for.
It's
So
gonna be so sick.
I'm more hyped to see this than I am like any more of Jessica Jones, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody's gonna argue with you.
Like, I don't know, like
Jessica
I know
Jones was great, man. I love it, but Daredevil was so good.
they're pushing a second season, right? Jessica Jones?
Yeah, it's already.
And then Luke Cage is in his own show, which I wish they had picked a different actor because the guy that plays Luke Cage is just, I don't know, man. He's too monotone or something. It's like he's reading.
I like him.
Saying his lines. I don't know.
I don't
Even
know.
when he
I like
did
him.
the
He's good.
voiceover in Halo 5 as Spartan Locke,
Mm.
I was kind of like, I don't know.
No, like, I don't know. He's doing okay, but I mean, yeah, he can pick it up a little better.
Yeah.
He's real just straightforward and just, like you said, kind of like, it kind of seems like he is reading.
Yeah.
You know, unless that's the way he wants to play the part, like, I'm a hard ass, nobody talk to me, leave me alone. And it's like, oh, okay.
Did you see they got a guy to play Iron Fist?
Already?
Yeah.
I know they were talking about
already.
it, stuff
See,
like
they've been
that.
looking for a long time. I can't remember. He's from Game of Thrones, I think. I wasn't familiar with the actor when I saw it.
I feel like too many people from Game of Thrones
Dude, there's some really cool stuff.
are
The
going into
Legends
a lot of
of the...
like shows like crazy.
What's her name? In Doctor Who?
Mm-hmm. Well,
Yeah.
they said she wasn't coming back in Doctor Who. They were like, yeah, there's no chance of her coming back. So I don't know if that was, I didn't get to read the article or anything on it, but I don't know if that's just like there's no way for her to bring her back onto the show or nobody wanted her on there anymore. I didn't know what was going on, so
Gotcha.
I don't want to be like, oh, well, I'm talking trash because everybody hated her or something. But I mean, she did good. I liked her on there. It was
She's
cool.
a good actress. Oh, Game of Thrones comes out in a little bit over a month. Hell yeah.
Yeah. I actually don't watch that show. I just said that.
What?
I just said it to be part of the.
You know
Part of the
what?
conversation since I'm in the lag zone over here.
I'll tell you something though. I'm not into the whole like dragons and that kind of fiction, whatever.
Uh-huh.
But I got convinced to watch it or whatever. So I got through. Season 1 was just like, you just need to get through it. But then after that, I was hooked.
Mm. It's good. There's times when I'm kind of like,
Yeah.
okay, that was a. But I mean, I think every show has that kind of. Let's just put this episode to continue the story, and
Kind of like
then
Gotham on Monday.
the good stuff's gonna happen. You know.
Man, that was such a terrible episode. They introduced Mr. Freeze.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
know.
I saw
That's
nothing but
literally...
trailers
They
from
definitely didn't try to hide that at all.
No,
Yeah.
they didn't. Well, his wife wasn't frozen yet. She was like dying or whatever. That's how they introduced it.
Uh-huh.
And he was trying to freeze people and then reanimate them. That's what he was going around doing or whatever. But
I wonder if
Yep.
they're gonna actually give him like his full suit of armor that he needs.
no, he didn't have it. He was
Well, yeah,
he
not
was
yet,
he was still human. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I wonder if they're gonna do that because that'd be
But-
kind of cool. But I don't know if they're trying to keep it with the real, like, oh, who could invent a suit like that? And it's like, oh, okay.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give it 2
that's
more
really what I have
episodes.
Gotham for, is to keep it like, they're really good
Mhm.
about sticking to the source material, and
They're not.
that's
They're
definitely
horrible.
what that show is known for.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I'm giving
Yeah.
it 2 more episodes and then I'm dropping it. I fell asleep. I fell asleep on Monday. That's how
That's
boring the episode was.
I'm glad that they tried it. It's just not for me.
No, I'm
Like,
not
Penguin
liking
and
it
Riddler
anymore.
are fantastic, though. That dude
Yeah.
who plays the Riddler, can they just cut all of his scenes together? I'll watch that for sure.
Yep.
Well, what season's on Netflix? Is it just one, or is it 1 and 2?
That's one.
One.
They're in.
Okay.
We're
They're
in the
in
middle of
two
season
still.
2 right now.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
season 1 phenomenal is all I gotta say. Except for like I want to say
Wait,
the
you
last
watched it?
2-3 episodes.
You liked it?
On Gotham, yeah. But the last 3 episodes or 4, I think, I was like, just get it over with Fish or whatever, and I was like, just come
She's
on.
apparently coming back this season.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. And then like she came back and she looked all like, she had a whole different style to her. Like she was like, I'm a real hard ass now, and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
I was like, get it over. Come on.
And then Penguin just throws her into. It's like she charges him and he just like flips her. I'm like, that's it?
Yeah.
That's how a hard ass is gonna go out? Alright. I would have thought he at least would have shot her.
I'm glad that I gave it a try so that I could justify not watching it anymore.
Yeah.
But I know for a while y'all were on that train though.
Man, we were back and forth, man. It started good, and then it got really boring.
And then season 2 started really good until it just picked up on Monday from the winter break, and it was just terrible. We'll see if it picks up.
How do y'all feel about that freaking seasons like that now? Like I know a lot of times seasons were like pretty much straight on. There was no breaks, and now it's like, oh, winter break, and it's like, oh, okay, y'all are gonna cut mid-season like that. All right, like they no longer finish the whole season and do it now. You know what I mean?
I prefer it like that, to be honest. I mean, 26 weeks straight of any show it's a little brutal, man. Need a little break.
I kind of like the winter break just because that's the time when you can like party and hang out with friends and family and stuff and don't have to worry about catching your shows.
True. I'll give it that.
Look, man, I need my stories, that's for sure.
The one thing I don't like Suits, for example, it starts up in July and then it runs through like November, and then that's most of the season, and then it comes back at the end of January, and now it's March 2nd, and today's the season finale. So it's kind of like, well, all the other shows run through May. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, okay, so now what the hell am I going to do? It's one of my favorite shows, and I got to wait till July for the next season.
Yeah. Because I know like that kind of gets me, because there's times like with The Walking Dead, it's like mid-season done, and they leave it on such a cliff, and it's like, okay, 4 or 5 months before I get to see what the heck happened. Like, come on now.
Well, that's what Game of Thrones does for you too, though. They end off a season on a high, and then like when did the season end? In like October?
Yeah, I think that's when it finishes.
And they're like, all right, we'll see you in April. And you're like, I have to wait like 6 months almost.
And I hate it when
I thought Game of Thrones was I thought they were a straight shot, and it was a year wait for that.
No, it's usually like it's 10 weeks. It's usually what, 10 episodes?
Yeah, I thought it was 10 straight weeks, and then you had to wait till the following year for it. I didn't think they had a mid break.
They don't. It's 10 straight weeks, and then you have to wait. So it started last April or last March, and it ran through October, and now you wait till April.
It ran from March to October?
Yeah.
That's way more than 10 weeks.
Is it?
Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
Maybe was it April? April through October? End of April?
April, May. Oh, so that'd be May, June, July, August, September, October. That's 6 months.
Is it?
That's like 24 episodes.
Maybe it went through September then. I don't remember, man.
I know.
It's only like the season's only like 10 or 12 episodes though.
Yeah, and then you have to wait. I know that they don't have a break for it.
But see, they're like hour-long episodes.
Yeah, like real hour-long episodes.
And
yeah, because it's HBO, so you don't have any commercials.
Yeah. I got my wife to watch all of Luther recently.
Oh, dude, Luther's so good.
So glorious. I'd come and she was like, oh, I'm going to watch this episode of Luther. I'm all, that's fine. She's like, oh, you don't mind? I was like, dude, I've already seen all of these. I can pick up with any one of them.
The special during Christmas?
No, she has 2 episodes left, and then we're going to watch that Christmas one together.
Okay. Cool. I won't spoil it for you then. Have you noticed that as the seasons went on, like it started off with it being like a 40-minute episode in like season 1, and then season 2 was like an hour and 15-minute episodes, but a lot less episodes. And then season
Yeah.
3, it's like 2-hour episodes and like 4
And there's
episodes.
like 4 episodes. You're like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? Yeah, I did notice that.
Yeah.
I did notice that. You know what? I got the chance to read yesterday because I came home and nobody was home. I was like, oh my god, I have some time to myself. So
Nobody was home.
You read porn?
I read porn. Yes, I read porn. The
Nobody was home.
articles
That's
are
what you
just
had to say,
so
man.
good.
You
Just
set
so
it up,
good.
man. You were just like, nobody was home, so guess what I read, guys?
Dude,
I know.
I pulled out my comic
Like,
box
dirty bastard.
and I got to read the first 2 issues of The Dark Knight Part 3.
Oh, I thought you were gonna try to wait till they all come out.
Yeah, but I had time, so I was like, fuck it. I'll read the first 2. And I gotta say, man, it is pretty fucking good.
I'm waiting on the movie to come out.
Yeah, you got a long time to wait for that.
Well, it's the animated one, right? Because at the end of Dark Knight 2, yeah.
They don't have Dark Knight 2. The only one that's animated is the first one, The Dark Knight Returns.
Oh, you're right. No, yeah, because they split it into 2 parts, part 1 and
it's
2.
in 2 movies,
Yeah.
Homer has my Dark Knight Strikes Again, and then this one's Dark Knight 3, The Master Race. And it's been pretty entertaining so far. I like it more so far than Dark Knight Strikes Again. Not, of course, nearly as much as The Dark Knight Returns, though.
The first one.
Yeah, the first one is just fucking glorious. And that second one is just so fucking trippy. It's awesome. I fucking love it, man. Have you finished it yet, Homer?
No, every time I get a chance, like something comes up. I've barely hit like pretty much the first comic, so I still have.
Oh yeah, the first issue in there, dude.
Yeah.
It took me a minute to get into it, just because I was so confused and it's so different. But once you like stop thinking of it as a sequel to Dark Knight Returns, it's a fucking fantastic standalone. It's so good.
Gonna have to read those.
Yeah, the fucking Master Race has been real cool too. So in every issue, the first 2 issues so far, I think I showed you, Homer, in that first one. In the middle of it, there's an Atom mini issue. So in the second one, there's a Wonder Woman mini issue in there.
And you said it doesn't connect, right? Or it does?
No, it does. I didn't know if it would or wouldn't. So when I was reading them, though, they do. They tie into that story, provide some like background information so that they don't have to get into it in the book. It's like its own standalone thing. It's like that idea, like, hey, you need to know this, but instead of having to go buy the Atom and this, we'll just put the Atom in here.
Well, that's cool. They did that kind of like a cliff note to kind of like, this is what's going on. This is the backstory.
Yep.
Go for it.
It's pretty awesome. I loved it. I've really enjoyed it so far.
That's cool. I gotta try to knock it out soon, just so like when the next time I see it, I give him back.
Oh yeah, man. I don't think either of you are excited about DC Comics Rebirth.
No. Like, I kind of want to see, but I mean, I'm not like gonna be there. Oh my God, give me the comic. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna.
Yeah, well, fuck you. I'm gonna be there because I've been hunting down Batman 1 through 8 for the past year and a half, and I'm like, fuck, man. I really wish I had these in a pull box at the time, but I got into it a little too late. Got into it like around issue 16, and I was able to pick up that whole Joker run beforehand. And Court of Owls, though, that damn Court of Owls continued to elude me for a fair price. I can find them; they're just hella expensive.
Yeah, there's times where like I don't know. I feel as a collector, comics are one of the main things that are extremely expensive to get.
Yeah,
you know,
even if you miss it.
Yeah, and even if it's like, oh, I don't even need the first edition print, the collector's edition, the editor's.
Yeah, no. I'm like, dude, I just want a #1 in single issue, second, third.
$20.
I don't give a fuck.
Really? Because you bought it for $3? Like,
yeah. No, dude, I haven't been able to find the #1. I haven't been able to find for less than 100. I'm like, fuck, man. Like, I'm gonna pony up and get it one day, but with the Rebirth, I'm like, dude, right now with how big all the movies are, this is perfect. Like, hey, we're relaunching our cinematic universe, and alongside of that, literally the following month or 2 months after, we're gonna relaunch our comic line. So all that shit that you just saw, oh, you want to know more about it? Cool. Come to us next month. We're starting everything from the beginning. It's like the perfect time to really start collecting and
I
start.
might, but it may not be. Because who's going to be the first? Because I know they're coming out with like 6 at least the first month.
It's no, I can't remember. I think it's 20. I can't remember. There's only like 32 comics now. There's not going to be the 52 anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
they cut it down in half. All the books are only going to be $2.99. No more $5 books or anything. All books $2.99. Some of them are going to go bi-monthly. Some will still be monthly. But everything's starting back at #1, except for Action Comics and Detective Comics are going to go back to their original numbering.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, man. They haven't announced anybody who's writing or drawing. I think they're at DC's at a convention this weekend, and they're going to live stream who's drawing.
Say, 2 months away? That's...
Yeah, they have it all planned out, but
Yeah.
they haven't announced it yet. I mean, I just think about, like, dude, my favorite story now from Batman is the Court of Owls. That doesn't happen unless they relaunch the book and they give that shit to Scott Snyder, man. And he runs with it, and he creates a whole new universe, and it's like one of my favorite stories ever told.
Dude, that one... that's one of the very few that are, like, awesome, dude. Like, how everything was going on behind the scenes, and I was like, oh, wow. Because it kind of starts to make you think,
dude.
like, this story is perfect because you can't fully tell. Like, you could just fully create it and go on from there, and it's like, beautiful. Awesome.
That shit is fucking masterful. I love that so much. And that doesn't happen if they don't relaunch, you know?
Yeah.
So my thought is, like, I mean, what if we get something that great again? Maybe it's not for Batman. I mean, maybe Harley Quinn gets a treatment like that, or Cyborg gets a treatment like that. Like, what if another character gets that treatment that Batman got then, you know?
Uh-huh.
That's all I'm hoping for. And the fact that I'll have be collecting from #1 makes me feel pretty excited as well. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, that's going to be pretty good. I don't know. I would have to see which ones they're going to kick off that first month of it, and then see. But I mean, it's probably just going to be Batman. It's probably just going to come down to that. Like, depending on if they're going to go, villains or, Batgirl, Robin, Nightwing. It just depends, because those are like, to be honest,
they're bringing back Nightwing too. No Grayson anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, again, pretty excited about that. I have the entire run of Grayson first edition.
Because that's I want to say Batman and Superman is DC's, like, a lot of big pull. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I mean,
I have the list. It doesn't say who's drawing it or who is writing, but they have the list of who it's going to be. Here we go. They're going to put out an 80-page Rebirth special. I don't know. I guess that's going to explain what the Rebirth actually is. And then we have, so in June, it kicks off in June with Aquaman, Batman, Flash, Green Arrow, Green Lantern, Superman, Titans, and Wonder Woman.
Titans.
Yeah. So those are Rebirth special. Yeah, so here we go. Aquaman, Batman, Green, Wonder Woman, Detective Comics. July, we get...
I need to go and get another pull box.
Yeah. July, we get Batgirl and the Birds of Prey, Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps, Hellblazer, Constantine's back.
No way.
Justice League, Nightwing, and then Red Hood and the Outlaws.
Okay, Red Hood and the Outlaws and whatchamacallit. Dude,
Hellblazer? Yeah. Hell yeah. And then we get one. Yep, we have 2 more waves. We get Batman Beyond. Oh no, this is the last wave right here. Batman Beyond, Blue Beetle, Cyborg, Deathstroke, Earth 2, Suicide Squad, Supergirl, Teen Titans, and Trinity. Oh, and Harley Quinn, yep, and Justice League of America.
Did you say Suicide Squad? Was there going to be one or no?
Yep, Suicide Squad. Harley Quinn, and then there's one more. I know I'm missing it. Here it is. Oh, right here. Gotham Academy next. That's it. Trinity, I guess, is a Batman, Wonder Woman, Superman comic. I'm assuming that one's going to play heavily off of the Batman v Superman movie.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the Harley Quinn solo. I've read a couple of them, and I'm kind of like,
Dude, honestly,
it's cool,
that's it.
but I'm not like, dude, buy them, like get them. You know what I mean?
I agree 100%, man. That's kind of why I'm like, man, maybe they can do something, shake her up a little bit.
And I'm not saying anything against the artist. I don't know who created her or how she looks. I'm not digging it.
Yeah,
like
man.
I'm like
Chad Hardwick, man. I'd rather read a Bruce Timm version. I'd rather see Batman animated series style.
yeah. But I mean, I don't know. I guess we'll see how it plays out. Because even with Marvel's original Sin, like they're kind of like reboot kind of things. I was still kind of like, all right, I'll read a couple, but
Yeah.
I'm not there going, let's go ham.
Oh, I'm going ham. I mean, half my pull box is DC already, so I'm like, well, I'm already going to be pulling some of these.
Yeah.
But the chance to jump in at number 1 and read the original stories, fuck it. I'll throw a couple more in there. If they fade off, they fade off. Whatever.
Yeah, at least you got them.
Yep. No big deal. So.
Sounds good.
Philip, are you still alive?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Thanking that ham?
What?
Thanking the ham?
No.
Thinking the
What are you
hand.
talking about? I'm just cracking up on myself, that's all.
I noticed.
You had us on mute there for a minute.
Yeah, well, no, you guys went off on a tangent about something that I knew nothing about, so I was looking at Facebook, and I saw this old video that I posted a while back of like the heads of Microsoft announcing Windows 95, and it's like they're all trying to dance, and it's freaking hilarious. I'll have to post it on our page.
When
Post it on
Gates
our
is just standing there,
Yeah.
he's like, yeah, Windows, yeah.
Yeah, what's his name? Steve Ballmer or whatever? Is like flailing his arms around.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's hilarious.
That's so funny. I don't know.
I'm gonna post it to our page.
I think that's so
I
hilarious.
don't know if I've seen it.
I think it's just so weird because they're so hyped about this. I guess it's kind of like when Apple does their announcement. A lot of they're like, this is a new phone, this is a new product, and I guess that's what they did. But it was real simple,
But
so
let's dance.
Yeah,
But I just wanna
dance. I'm assuming back then that was a lot of hype. Like, oh, now you could scroll down from this window, and now you don't need this mouse because you could do this. And like back then it was epic, and now it's like, oh, okay, I've been able to do that for the past 20 years. All right, whatever. You know what I mean? So, but it's just they like released it, and they're like, oh yeah, check it out, Windows, and everybody's like, I wish they showed the crowd, because the crowd is probably like, I ain't dancing to this. But
I don't know, man. It was at 95. People were probably like, "Oh my God, this is the best thing ever."
That's a good point.
The past Windows recently ain't no dancing material.
Yeah.
Just kind of saying that right there.
Well then,
Anyway, yeah, all right.
that's our two boys.
All right,
Hold
guys,
on.
I'm out of here. Hold on, what's going on? He's just trying to post. He put us on mute again.
Hold on. Silence.
Hold on. I thought he wanted to say something.
No, I thought he was gonna
Hold
say
on.
something.
Oh yeah, I just sent it to Aaron. That's all. I was sending him the video and I was posting it on our page. That's why I was like, hold on.
That's what we needed to hold on for.
Yes.
We didn't need to hold on for that. That's gonna happen regardless.
Well.
All right, boys.
Awkward
I'll
silence.
check y'all later, guys.
All right.
All right.
We gotta wrap it up. Or
Remember, we go backwards now, Homer.
Yeah, that's why I said, all right, guys. I'll check y'all later like twice.
Yep. Now you know how I feel every time I try to wrap up the show.
Hope you have a good one.
I thought you were just like signing off, and I was like, what the hell?
And Aaron, y'all have a good night.
I'm dope, yeah. Whatever. We do what we want apparently tonight. 20 episodes in, we can't figure this shit out.
Now we got